the word purpose and wholeness and keeps being thrown and not thrown around.
Yes,
Allow me
I know
not to
what
use
you
mean
mean.
words. You get me? Oh,
Yes,
thanks.
I get it very well.
Yeah, and a lot of us still wonder, what do you mean I'm not whole enough? What is
Yes.
wholeness? What would you define wholeness as?
Wholeness is about being complete. It's about finding a sense of fulfillment.
Wow.
And it arises from the place of your spirit, your soul, and your body operating in alignment.
Wow.
So as a result of that, then you are able to actually impact lives and become everything that God created you to be.
Wow. Wow. So you can be almost nothing that God created you to be.
By the way, yes.
Hey,
It's
that's
true.
a tragedy, isn't it?
It is. And I'll be honest with you, many of us, including myself, I had lived my life waking up in the morning, paying bills, looked confident on the outside. And I only discovered myself in my 40s.
No.
Oh, yes.
Thank God life begins at 40.
Yeah, thank God life begins at 40. But that's also, I come also to give someone hope.
Yeah.
Because many of us, by the time we hit 40, are thinking, you know what, we can't change the trajectory of our lives.
That's
it's all
true.
gone.
That's true.
So I come back to empower a sister, a mother, who thinks like, you know what, life is too far gone for me.
Yeah.
I probably cannot redo this, and then you begin to live your life through your children. You can rise up.
You
sis.
said it.
Yes.
I
And then
think
I'm also speaking to a young woman who is probably in their 20s, in their 30s. You have a good chance. If you know what I know today, you can live a better life, you can live a more fulfilled life, and you can actually begin to live purpose way, way earlier.
Picture this. I've been a Christian. Hallelujah. I got born again in Form 1.
Yes.
Okay, again in Form 2 and 3.
Yes.
But yes.
Yes.
I'm just giving a picture of a typical girl, woman who's probably watching. Huh?
Yes.
I have been reading my Bible diligently, serving in church. What else do? I'm waiting on God for a husband. I'm doing all the right things that I was told I need to do. But I have that feeling you're talking about of lack of fulfillment.
Yes.
How do I begin to discover what the gap is? You know, I sounds to me like there's a gap. If I'm not feeling whole or complete or fulfilled, then there's a gap. Where do I start? Because I feel like, why should I look for trouble if...
I know what you mean, because many of us decide to walk on autopilot, operate on autopilot, and think that it's okay.
Yeah.
But these are the pointers for you to be able to know that there's something wrong.
At least they are pointers. Okay, good.
One, you will not feel spiritually aligned. And how this spiritual alignment looks like is, people are talking about intimacy with God. Honestly speaking, you know nothing about intimacy with God. And I'll be honest, I have seen many believers who go through the program sometimes, tongue speaking, demon chasing. But when you talk to them about intimacy with God, they honestly have no idea. So that's your first pointer. Like a disconnect in your intimacy with God is a good pointer. Something is out of alignment.
Right, okay.
Secondly, if there's a problem with your self-esteem, if there's a problem with your self-image.
How do I know that? Man, I think I'm okay.
Oh yeah, because you'll begin to, you know, the reason why people say women don't love each other is because many of us have issues of wholeness.
Yeah.
Therefore, we are forever comparing ourselves with other people.
That's true.
But once you enter the place of wholeness, you're comfortable in your skin, Nena.
That's true.
You have no reason to compete with me because you know your lane and I know yours.
You're right.
And I know mine.
Right.
Therefore, we can celebrate one another. So then now you know there's an issue of self-image. Or if you think you're not good enough, opportunities come, but you're thinking, can I really rise up to the occasion?
That's not a normal feeling.
No. No, it's not.
I thought it's just that fear.
It's what we think humility. It's not.
No, be kind, Judy. It's false humility.
It's false humility.
Oh,
actually, it usually points to something, a gap within us that makes us think that we are not good enough. That's another pointer.
All of you, I think, will join the alignment anyway.
The third pointer is you don't have peace, you don't have harmony.
That's true. Now, that's that one, yes.
That's another pointer too. Something is very wrong.
Yeah. You're praying, you're fasting, you're doing all the things, but
yes,
there's just no peace.
Yes, yes.
That's so deep.
And then another thing that will make you realize that there's something wrong is if you don't have passion and zeal for life. You wake up in the morning and you're just going to the office, you just do what you need to do, come back in the evening, life, you don't have drive for life, life lost its meaning. Something is out of alignment.
And that's how many people get into depression. Because I think that's what is said a lot. I started losing zeal for life,
yes,
passion for life.
Yes.
You mean it can get worse?
Yes, it can. And you know, the other thing about it is actually you can live like that and think that that is your personality and label yourself.
True.
Until something happens and you realize, it can get better. The other thing is sometimes, even physically, you can actually fall sick. Why do you fall sick? Because something within you tells you, I'm not living up to my best. I'm what you're calling depression. Maybe sometimes because of that, you cannot take care of your self-image.
That's true.
Even your grooming goes down because life lost meaning for you. If I can speak, shengusho ya mkasubu kasikia hata energy hata kupaka mafuta hakuna.
A big problem.
Yes, it shows that you are out of alignment. Something has gone amiss. And then the other pointer is your relationships. You're not able to connect with people.
Or human?
Yes, you're not able to connect with people.
Whoa.
That will show you that
so
you're
you
out
withdraw?
of alignment. You withdraw, or even if you are around people, there's no connection. And sometimes you can find that someone is going through patterns of rejection after rejection after rejection, and they think that there's something wrong with them. Or sometimes you actually blame other people because you're out of alignment. Something needs to be corrected within you.
What? I mean, all those pointers, everyone feels like they must have something. But I like what you're saying. We are a work in progress, and I think of all the things you've said is it can get better.
Yes, it can.
We are not here to say you're doomed. We're actually here to say all those are pointers to quicken us to go back to alignment, to quicken us to desire that God will align us back to His original you know?
And let me tell you, when one of those things is out of place, what you will actually realize is that, truthfully speaking, your prayers are not being answered. Not because God moved, it's because your faith level cannot engage.
I see you.
Yeah. Too many of us, Neno, are saved, but we can't identify with the love of God just because the enemy has held us back with shame and guilt.
Anything that comes to your mind that just relates to shame and guilt, and clearly it is from the past,
yes,
because it has to be something that has happened.
Yes, it will become a hindrance for you. It becomes a hindrance. Why? Because the moment you can't see yourself correctly, tell you what, you cannot rise to your purpose. You cannot even have a vision for where God is taking you. It's the truth. We don't say it enough, but it is the truth.
Yeah. Even your eyes are blinded.
Your eyes are blinded totally. You cannot see. That's how now you find people are waking up in the morning. We come to church on Sunday. We go to work on Monday. We are working from Monday to Friday, but we are not able to rise to everything that God desired for us to be.
Wow.
So I know that our call and burden, or my call and burden, is to set people free. I found myself at 40s. And it's almost as if God accelerated
Praise Jesus.
my journey for me. As long as you come and you open up your spirit and you allow God to do what He wants to do, it's just a matter of time. We have seen people beginning to reclaim their destinies. We have seen testimonies of people finding healing, people finding peace, promotions that had deluded people beginning to come together. Yes. It only happens by the reason of alignment of your spirit, your soul, and your body.